Not going to happen. It's a Sand King, so
we could. I mean, any one of these heroes could just be played mid, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, right now it looks like Chaos Knight's clearly winning the battle, though.
Does he go? I think he'd go Caustic Finale in this matchup, right?
I would, yes, but he also has to worry about Burrow Strike and Sandstorm.
Yeah, PPD in the meantime, getting slowed up by the enchant of Solo. Nice fissure, and PPD will be the first blood. Vega. Good start for them.
In the safe lane for Vega, Pasha's up to 16 on spec.
We have a gank attempt onto Sumail, pops the Flame Guard. Solo doing some right-click damage, and they should have enough. The Fairy Fire is going to keep Sumail alive. The tower is actually destroying Solo, and down he goes. In some way, somehow, Sumail lives through this, as no one's going to take some collateral damage from Universe's Purification. And the Mud Golem will fall. And Sumail's just going to get the top, while no one will get bottom, so they're going to trade off in that engagement. So, Universe is doing very nicely in the bot lane, by the way, as he gets Telekinesis, as I say that. Spectral Dagger. Purification has the power if needed, but no one is here with a gank, haste rune, S4 rune coming his way. They're going to find this kill one way or another, and they're going to give it to no one, who is now about to hit level 5.
He did that perfect. Came in with the enchant.
To gank bot lane. Sioma is going to pop the smoke on one hero. Pasha is here as well. They're going to focus on Pasha, I do believe.
Just keep Speckle.
Nice Telekinesis. It actually stuns PPD. The Nightmare comes into play, as Pasha might be in some trouble. Universe is here. And with the Purification, they just have so much damage. Yeah. And down goes the Spectre.
Solo comes. I don't know if they're going to get a kill, though. They'd have to grab
They have the trap. Fear, then back will be purified.
If he had Echo Slam, they could have killed him, but it's just tough. He almost needs to prep enchant before the gank comes as well. That way he can get 2 enchant hits in. But the other issue is that...
boy. Bottom lane, Solo, Nightmared up into a Chaos, a 4-second Chaos Bolt. And Arteezy pops his ult in addition. And Solo is going to live at least a little bit longer because of Untouchable, but there's too many heroes for EG. It just overwhelms him all.
You get way more experience and levels from the jungle, for sure.
But you have to stack as well. Is anybody stacking for that? No, I mean, Solo is just going to be taking out the camps himself as an Enchantress. Meanwhile, mid lane, no one. Gets a Chaos Voltage. Sioma trying to do a little bit of damage. There's the Echo Slam to follow. No one's in a lot of trouble, though. Gets off his spells nicely, but the right click should suffice. He's going to bottle up, but one more Chaos Bolt takes him out.
Arteezy's been doing a great job. He's moving around the map and getting a lot of...
Universe picks up his Arcane Boots. He's going to find the Burrow Strike. Misses, though. Telekinesis will not. PP support coming in. He's going to block him off as the Echo Slam as well into an Enchantona, but the Repel will mitigate a lot of that stun, and no one. Fiend's gripped up by the rotation of Fear and a disastrous gank attempt from Vega.
Yeah, those Earthshaker ganks have to...
Pasha pops the ultimate, but PPD's just going to run away despite being the slowest here in the goddamn game. Sioma, Fiend's grip will be applied, and there's no way out of this, my friend. Oh, unless there's a fissure. You know, well, Sioma is blocked off right now. Sioma,
he will die. Yeah.
Kind of stuck, and he will fall in.
Arteezy going in.
Arteezy jumps in solo in a lot of trouble. Universe has a Purify. Our Purification will use it to drop him to the deck.
That works so good if you repel Peter really due to Tranquils.
Wait, how did they see him?
He walked into the
top lane in the meantime. No one. Oh boy, he's so close to blink. He picks it up. It'll be canceled though. And he's going to get an Echo Slam off into a fissure, into an Enchantona. He blows up the Crystal Maiden. Nightmare will keep him in place. Meanwhile, Sand King actually gets a kill onto Arteezy. Didn't see that one, but in the meantime,
he might kill Fear.
Oh, with the Purification, they should be able to take out no one finally, but at least he's got that Blink Dagger. He spent his gold, and that's the
for what? Maybe probably could have killed him if he did catch him.
Snow pushing the lane with his Flame Guard, has a double damage in his bottle.
Grip on bottom.
Bottom here. Oh boy, Pasha. So much trouble. The Echo Slam counter initiation. Arteezy, he can't reach him across his own fissure, and down goes Spectre, but Arteezy will be the trade and impetus into a Burrow Strike. Fear is next on the list. He nailed it with double damage, Sleight of Fist, and Searing Chains combination. PPD, he has Freezing Field. This could be a really good one, but no one comes in with an Enchant Totem. It takes 2 clicks to right-click him down. In Universe, Burrow Strike, and my god, Sioma. A 3 for 3, which looked like it could have been a horrible fight for Vega, but they end up bouncing back.
Tried to kill him, put an Omnion on top of him, and he just
now has another slight Searing Chains come along with his ult. No one gets stunned up, has 1 Enchant Totem to work with. And here comes the Meg Epicenter into Burrow. Oh, they got him. And Sumail dies, and Universe might be next as he attempts to run away. Pops the GA for him.
Earthshaker's got a Blink Fissure if anything else goes bad.
EG's gonna run. My god, these Burrow Strikes are insane.
Meg.
Oh, another block Fissure. Enchant Totem as well. And Arteezy, second death in about 30 seconds time, I feel.
Alright, and this time it's only God tier Burrow Strikes from now on, and he's been nailing.
It's a lot easier when you have some mobility. Here's Sumail repelled up. and has Flame Guard to work with. Doesn't want to really... with the Repel, you can right-click the go, like he talked about. And Solo.
Oh, the stall here.
A lot of trouble. Here comes another bow strike onto this time Pasha, trying to deal some damage. The Purification doing nice AoE. Freezing Field by PPD doing work. Here's going to be the first to fall. Sumail in a lot of trouble. The impetus looks like it finishes him off. It's a 2-for-2 buyback on Sumail. Another beautiful burrow strike by Mag. He doesn't have Blink Dagger or anything of that sort. Do they have vision? The Sentry is not quite in place, but they place a new one and take him out with ease. No one on the run. Blink Dagger's up in 3 seconds, because then he canceled the Searing Chains. And this is going to be another kill on the way of EG, so the buybacks look to be worth it.
Okay, it looked like decent for Enchantress, and they can definitely get kills.
Right now, EG has complete control over the Vega.
Oh, they see the courier.
Yeah, the courier is definitely there, and down it goes.
Force Staff and Ring of Regen. Those are the 4 staff for it.
It's going to be a pretty fast one overall. So, who takes the Aegis? I feel like Chef Knight is not a good hero to give it to, although they give it to him anyway.
I mean, you saw him that other fight when he gets locked.
He went Yasha. So no Diffusal Blade for him. Arteezy going to go to the high ground.
This is smart.
They're going to spot some heroes. Arteezy looking for some catch, but not quite close enough. Solo, yeah, easy kill for EG. Has the Dragon Lance, by the way, and a point boost as well.
Back to the high ground. No, that was great that Arteezy ran up there. Oh my god, he just got the Rubik kill. Ooh. So big for EG. 2 dead heroes.
So with the armlet enabled,
yeah, he does this a lot. I've seen him cast at least like twice for farming.
Really?
Because he's hit just as hard as his hero does. It's really good damage, so he can basically farm 2 camps at one place.
That's really interesting.
Oh, Pasha almost dies top. Sumail's
very low. Epicenter. Burrow strike combination on Sumail. Does he have any remnants up? Doesn't look like he uses Sleight of Fist to mitigate a little bit of damage. And a nice purification for the last one along with the mech. And Sumail's just going to go right back in as Mag. Searing Chains up. Do they have vision? The Sentry is placed. He burrow strikes into the trees. Sumail with a Sleight of Fist in 1 second, and down goes the Sand King along with Pasha, Spectre.
They got there just
easy. It's a little bit too tanky for you.
Looked like it was the opposite. Arteezy used Reality Rift and pulled him in. If there was anyone else there, Vega could have gotten the kill.
And bot lane, in the meantime, Pasha gets Searing Chains up, pops the Haunt. PPD uses his ult, and my god, Rubik goes down there. Loses Spectre, gets that counter initiation from Mag on Sand King. It doesn't really do anything, though.
He got Pasha. He had to teleport to Fear with his ultimate, and Fear was able to kill him. Huge kill.
And Mag in the meantime, he has the blink available. It's going to get canceled right away, and Sumail just right-clicking him away. Man. 3 dead for Vega. Things are not looking good right now.
Yeah, Sumail's just punishing him consistently. And Fear's still set up for top. He doesn't have Fiend's Grip, though. To fight for so long. Yeah. I mean, they haven't taken a fight, they haven't taken a real fight in 20 minutes by all means, but...
That's true. Sumail.
Oh, that's a crit.
Sand King at half HP. There is the Sentry. He's going to burrow strike out to safety, though. Sumail looking for more. Ooh.
Just keeps getting him.
Yeah, he has Blink up in 1 second. He can actually go for this. Another Searing
Mag
Chain.
messed up.
And Mag looks to be dead one way or another. Did he crit off of the cleave?
I'm not sure.
Build with the Blink early on.
It's definitely a little tougher. It's going to jump, misses his fiddle. Oh, he gets him.
Oh, Echo Slam onto Sumail. Gets repelled right off the bat, so Pasha might be in some trouble, along with no one. They're Searing Chains up. Impetus damage coming to play, but Sumail's getting in the brunt of things. Universe looking for purification. He has the Aether Lens to work with. And that Sleight of Fist actually destroys no one. And there's the GA to keep everybody alive. The damage might be too much. The magic damage comes into play with the Epicenter. It's a 2-for-1. Solo, Frostbitten up, Brain Sap, right clicks, the saddest death of all time.
Get him, Peter! Oh, there goes!
The kill. 3-for-1.
That little snowball.
As a BKB. Holy God. Peter, what have you done, sir? He's having a 10-second BKB. I've never seen such a thing on you.
Seema steals repel, that's pretty big. They can repel the Spectre now. That's going to make a huge difference, actually, here.
Very sure. They're going to get some vision thanks to the enchant taking over the illusions for Chaos Knight. They won't be able to get the ghost kill. Arteezy gets the Aegis. Oh, no one misses the Echo Slam. That is a disaster, and there's no way Vega wants to fight now. No one having a very rough game on Earthshaker. With the extra illusion coming out and this mid-Rax, there's no way they can defend. I mean, they have Epicenter, but without their mid-lane Earthshaker.
Oh, they called it.
EG. A very underwhelming game 4, but regardless, EG are your champions for the PIA Captain's Draft 3.0. Congratulations to them. The fact that they won 2 games on luck after last season losing literally every single time is a testament to EG's.
Maybe they'll change their mind a bit about what it really takes to win, but they played great in the early game. The early rotations from Arteezy secured them the early game. Sumail played pretty solid as well. And then in the mid game, it was literally just Omni Knight being everywhere that he needed to be, and EG literally couldn't get any ganks off. Spectre's item build was also very delayed, and that one Earthshaker pick